Hello, friends. Welcome back to Probing Eye and its continuing series, Bus 1 Minute. Today, we are going to talk about something which interests all those who love sports in general and hockey in particular. And before we talk about that event, which is marked as a golden day of Indian sports, please click on the bell icon and subscribe to Probing Eye so that you get all the latest episodes of Probing Eye and Bus 1 Minute in your mailbox. Thank you for subscribing. Now, on to that event which marked a golden era of Indian sports. When we talk of hockey, we talk of Olympics, we talk of World Cup, we talk of Asian Games, we talk of Asia Cup, and we also talk of Champions Trophy. But the only time we remember a World Cup was in March 1975, the only time we won the coveted World Cup. And so, for every Indian and every fan of hockey the world over, March will always be remembered as the golden month of Indian hockey. It was in this month in 1975, 50 years ago, we won our only World Cup title. And though we won Olympic Games in 1980, we haven't won any world title since then. Why 1975 is so important? Because that was a World Cup played in Asia and we beat Pakistan in the final in Kuala Lumpur. And that was played on natural grass. And the ground where the World Cup was played, especially the final, is no more used for hockey. In this place, there is a huge business center that has shaped up the skyline of that area. Though there is still a football ground there, but hockey or even soccer is not played anymore there. I had a chance to visit that place several years later, maybe in about 3 years ago, and I was surprised. Though that sports complex still has a beautiful gallery of is carrying pictures of his past, of lots of sporting activity that has taken place over there. But the Hockey World Cup, 1975 World Cup, it has become a mecca for Indian hockey. Every Indian hockey fan goes there and bows his or her head there because it was there that India won its maiden World Cup. And that team is also like, I have so much attachment to that team because in 1974 I joined Department of Journalism at Punjabi University Patiala as a student of Bachelor of Journalism, and as a part of my dissertation I chose hockey, and I wrote about Indian hockey, the team that went to Kuala Lumpur World Cup in 1975, and that is also not without a very important development in Indian hockey. Months before India was to select and train its team, there were problems in Indian Hockey Federation. The then president of Indian Hockey Federation, Mr. Ashwini Kumar, he was on deputation to Border Security Force and was posted as Inspector General in Jammu and Kashmir. One fine day, he got a call from Delhi that the Prime Minister, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, wanted to see him urgently the same evening at 7. He was surprised, he was shocked because he was in Gulmarg and it was around 2 p.m. when he got the message. To reach Delhi in 5 hours from Gulmarg was almost impossible. But then he got a message. A chopper, a helicopter is on its way. It will take him from Gulmarg to Srinagar. Then he can take a flight from Srinagar to Delhi and reach there in time. So Mr. Ashwini Kumar, who had been a doyen, who had been a dominating force in Indian hockey, He had no choice, but he made it. He reached Prime Minister's residence in time and he was escorted to Indira Gandhi's office. Mrs. Gandhi came out, received him, and put her hand on his back and took him inside. And the first question she asked, "How are you?" So Mr. Kumar replied, "I'm fine." And then he said, "Ma'am, I'm a little surprised. Uh, is at this notice. I got this notice to be here by 7." She said, "Yes, I want to talk to you something very important." Then he said, "Kumar Sahib, why you have only Sikh players in Indian hockey?" And Mr. Kumar, who narrated this incident himself, he said he was shocked because Indian hockey has been dominated by Sikhs, Muslims, and Anglo Indians. But this question coming from the Prime Minister shocked him. So she then elaborated and said the Human Resource Minister has complained that Indian hockey team is packed with players from Punjab in general and Sikhs in particular. She said this is a very bad situation and I can't handle this. People complain that you have a very soft corner for Sikh players. And Mr. Kumar said he tried to explain, but then we said, "No, you take care of this. I don't want to hear any of your explanations and please take whatever steps you can take." So, shocked, when he came back, he talked to the then president of Indian Olympic Association, Raja Blendra Singh, and offered to resign. He not only offered, but he quit, and Raja Blendra Singh took over. But this led to a controversy in Indian Hockey Federation as there were more than one claimant as the genuine Indian Hockey Federation because there was already a factionalism going on in Indian Hockey Federation. And the camp was to be organized by Indian Hockey Federation for the World Cup. But then there was nobody. There were different groups claiming to be the genuine Indian Hockey Federation. And at that stage, the Punjab government offered to train the Punjab team. The then Punjab Chief Minister, Gyanizal Singh, said, "We will train the team in Chandigarh." And Indian Olympic Association, which was looking after Indian Hockey Federation affairs, agreed. So Gyanizal Singh got in touch with PGI, the Postgraduate Institute of Medical Education and Research, and Punjab University to seek their support for holding the camp. And both the institutions came forward voluntarily and they said, yes, whatever they can do for Indian hockey, they will do it. So camp was organized in Chandigarh and the PGI put its team of doctors and Punjab University gave its brand new hostel, which was meant for girl students for housing Indian players. The camp started with Balbir Singh Senior and Mr. Gurcharan Singh Bodhi and Dr. S.S. Gill. He was a physical trainer of Punjab University. And a few other teachers of Punjab University were associated. And then that camp, ultimately, when the team was to go, the players served an ultimatum. They said, we will not go under IHF banner because IHF is a disputed body. So we would love to go under Indian Olympic Association banner. So when the team left Indian shores, it was under Indian Olympic Association banner. And led by Ajit Pal Singh, the Mercurial Center half, the team had a very mixed start to the tournament. And it took every match, every challenge, match by match, and reached the final where India created history with a win over Pakistan. And that was the only time India won the World Cup. Though in the first World Cup, India won a bronze. In the second World Cup in Amsterdam, India won a silver. And the third World Cup, it was a gold. So the climb was gradual and firm. So ultimately, in 3 World Cups, India ended with a bronze, a silver, and ultimately a gold. And history was created in Kuala Lumpur on March 15th when India beat on a very historic sports complex, Merdeka Stadium in Kuala Lumpur, which is no more used for hockey or any international sports because they have built new stadiums in the Bukit Jalil for hockey and for soccer. But that ground is a grassy ground is still being maintained, though a number of multi-storied complexes have come up around that area. So I had a chance to go there and witness that ground, pay my tributes because I was not there in 75 World Cup, but I went there much later. And I still remember all those players because I did my thesis, my dissertation on that team in 1975. So those were the golden days. And today, the whole country still rejoices and recalls with pride how India did it. And we are still waiting for a World Cup medal since then. We haven't won any medal in World Cup hockey since 1975, though we organized the World Cups in Mumbai, in New Delhi, in Bhubaneswar, but no luck. Whenever India played host to World Cup, India never got even into semi-finals. So that is a sad part of Indian hockey as a host. But our glory was on outside fields, outside India. So 1975 World Cup would be remembered for a long time. And I am still in touch with many of the players of that team because I used to meet them when they were attending that camp, and I still remember one incident when Captain Harcharan Singh, he was a captain at that time, and Colonel Chimney, he was also a captain at that time, and Jeet Pal, they were probably the only gusted officer in the team, and see at that time, not many players of holding good positions, government or private sector, used to represent India in hockey, but now things have changed. So 1975 marked a watershed period in Indian hockey, and we all feel so proud of 1975 and the team that brought glory to India. And still, after 50 years, we continue to bask in that glory. So I thought I must share my views and my thoughts and my memories of 1975. How did you like this episode? Please don't forget to comment. And I hope I will be back with something interesting in my coming episode. Till then, goodbye.